New Port Richey is a city in the Tampa Bay area, and it just might be the most affordable city to live in. So how much does it cost to live there? Well, we're going to go over the cost of living in New Port Richey, Florida, and we're going to do it in detail right now. What's up, everyone? Sean McManaman here with the Vomero McManaman Group. We make videos every week about living in Tampa Bay, living in Florida, and real estate. So if this is your first time to our channel, hit that subscribe button and tap on that little bell so you're notified each week when we make a new video. All right, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is bring up a map of the Tampa Bay area, and I want to show you where New Port Richey is located. So as you can see, New Port Richey is located northwest of downtown Tampa, north of St. Pete, north of Clearwater, in a good location. It's about a 45-minute drive to Tampa and probably 45 minutes to St. Pete and about 20 minutes from Clearwater. It's in a good location, so you're not very far from the beaches. Depending on where you're at in New Port Richey, you can be anywhere from 20 to 45 minutes from Clearwater Beach or any of the other southern beaches. But it is in a good location. All right, so for the cost of living in New Port Richey, we're going to start out with the housing cost, which is your biggest cost. So let me remind you that nationally we're at about $274,600 as a median sales price of a single family home. In the Tampa Bay area, it's a little more in general. I'm talking about the general Tampa Bay area, about $276,000. And then for New Port Richey, it comes in at $222,400. So that's a substantial difference from even national and even in the Tampa Bay area. So it is very affordable in housing. For a condo, it's right around $126,000 is the median for a condo, and that's definitely cheap. So New Port Richey is a good place for first-time home buyers to look. If you want to buy an affordable condo, it is definitely affordable as far as purchasing a home. So now let's go over to renting. And renting is also very affordable. It's right around, the average is $1,018 a month, and that can range all the way up to about $1,800 a month for a single family home. So as far as rentals go, it is also very affordable. So for housing costs in general, New Port Richey is probably some of the best values in the Tampa Bay area. Okay, so the next thing we want to talk about is one of our favorite topics, and that is taxes. And I say this on all my videos, and I say it sarcastically, but believe it or not, some people really think I'm serious when I say one of our favorite costs are taxes. And I'm not being serious, by the way. So the property taxes in New Port Richey, right, because that's Pasco County. New Port Richey is located in Pasco County. So the taxes in our area, they're done by county. So in Pasco County, the property tax is about 0.96%. So you're looking at a $222,000 house. You're looking at $2,200 a year for property taxes. So very affordable. So for sales tax, it's a little more than the national average. National average is right around 6.5%. Well, in Pasco County, it's right at 7%. And the reason that is some of our other taxes may be on the little higher side is because in Florida, New Port Richey, and in Florida in general, we have a 0% income tax. There is no state income tax in Florida. There's no local, no city taxes, 0, and that is a very good number. Since we love paying taxes so much, I'd rather pay 0 than anything else. Okay, so the next cost we want to talk about is insurance. Just like taxes, we love paying insurance, and I'm kidding, but we do love insurance. So insurance in our area is a little more expensive. For auto insurance, we average around $2,000 a year, where the average is about $1,600. So we're a little bit higher because we have an aging population, a lot of retirees here, and there are accidents and a lot of traffic, so you're going to pay a little bit more for auto insurance. Next is homeowners insurance, and remember, we're in Florida. We're surrounded by water. Sometimes we have hurricanes, not very often, and we have a lot of weather here. So our homeowners insurance is a little more. We average for homeowners insurance in this area around $1,700 to $2,000 a year, whereas in the national average we're looking at around $1,400 a year. So we're a little bit higher when it comes to homeowners insurance. Flood insurance also falls under the more expensive. Since we're surrounded by water, there are a lot of flood zones in our area, so it can get expensive depending on where you're at. If you're right on the water, obviously you're going to be paying more. If you're in an older home, you're going to be paying more. In a low-lying area, you're going to pay more. For those areas that are in flood insurance prone areas where you have to have it, you're looking at probably $1,200 a year, all the way up. If you're right on the beach, you're going to be looking at into the thousands a year. But if you're going to be in an area that doesn't require flood insurance, and I recommend everybody get flood insurance in Florida, you're looking maybe around $500 a year. So next is health insurance. Health insurance, we're not that bad. Believe it or not, with our aging population, I would think we're more expensive, but we're not. We're really at the national average when it comes to health insurance. And we have a lot of carriers in Florida, so there's a lot to choose from. So all in all, the health insurance cost is not that bad. So our next cost we're going to talk about is the everyday costs that we have, your household, things like that. So one of the things I like to tell people about living in Florida is we don't have winter here. So when you move here, one of the things you're going to save money on is clothing, because you don't have to have winter clothes. You don't have to have a bunch of jackets. You don't have to have a bunch of long sleeve stuff, because believe me, we all do have jackets. But when people move down here, they're like, man, I got all these winter coats and I never wear them. I've lived here my whole life basically, and I think I've worn a winter coat, quote unquote, here a handful of times in my whole life. It just doesn't happen, it doesn't get cold, so you're going to save money on that. Now, for the overall general household expenses like electricity, you're looking at an average of about $200 per year across the board in a single family home. And that is because in the summer it gets pretty hot. It gets really hot, so you're running your air conditioning every day. In the winter, though, it doesn't really get cold, so you don't have to run heat very often. So on the average, you're going to go a few months without really running your heater or AC, and that averages out to around $220 per year. In the summer, like I said, it's more probably in the $400 range. In the winter, it's a lot cheaper. So for cable, internet, those kind of things, you're looking at you're right at the national average. You pay about $200 a month for cable and internet because they bundle it together here. One of our carriers is Spectrum or Frontier. So it's not that expensive. It's pretty reasonable overall. Groceries, we're a little bit above the national average, about 105% of the national average. But it's not that bad, but it is a little more expensive. Going out to dinner is definitely affordable. Now, if you're looking at in Newport Richey in general, definitely affordable. It's a very affordable area to take your family out to dinner. You're looking at probably $50, $50 to $70 for a family of four going out to a pretty good dinner. It is affordable. And then also gas. We stay pretty competitive for the national average as far as gas goes. And in Newport Richey, you're far enough away from the tourist areas where your gas prices are pretty good. At the taping of this video, we're still in the pandemic a little bit, so the gas prices are still down there. I think it's right around $2.20 a gallon right now. But in Newport Richey, it's definitely cheaper. Even I live in Pinellas County. It's more expensive for gas in Pinellas County than it is in Pasco County. So overall, housing costs are pretty affordable, and it is a very nice place to live. Hey, could you do me a favor? If this information is helpful and you like it, could you please hit the thumbs up button down below? That really helps our channel. And if you haven't done so, also tap on that subscribe button and click on that little bell so you're notified each time we make a video. We do make videos every week, and I really would appreciate it. So in general, Newport Richey is one of the most affordable cities in the Tampa Bay area. If you want to know more about the Tampa Bay area, there's videos that are going to be popping up around here. Click on those, look at them. They're going to be very informational to you. If you have any questions whatsoever about the Tampa Bay area, about real estate in the Tampa Bay area, you're thinking about moving down, feel free to contact me. My information's on the screen. Hope you found this helpful. Take care. I hope you're staying healthy. Thank you very much.